Phoenix Books presents How Paul Robeson Saved My Life and Other Mostly Happy Stories, written and performed by Carl Reiner. This unabridged performance is copyright 2014 Phoenix Books. It has been digitally remastered from the original 1999 New Star Media sound recording.
Hamper Ham. Every Sunday from the age of 1, Corey Hammersburg Carter and his parents drove from their modest home in Larchmont, New York, to grandfather Charles Hammersburg's rolling green estate in Holly Hill, Connecticut. At the weekly family dinner, Corey, starting at age 2, addressed his maternal grandfather Hammersburg as Hamper Ham. The old man found it terribly amusing and laughed uproariously every time Corey referred to him as Hamper Ham. He enjoyed it so much that he insisted all his grandchildren address him that way. The older ones balked, complaining that it was babyish. They were quickly reminded by their parents that Grandpa was very old and very wealthy, and it was in their best interest to call their grandfather whatever he wished to be called. Corey recalled few things about these Sunday rituals except that he didn't like the food, his cousins, or sitting at the dinner table and listening to the same inspirational speech his grandfather insisted on delivering before dessert was served. It seemed like the chocolate cake and vanilla ice cream were given as payment for sitting through the tedious 7.5-minute lecture. When he was 8, to fight boredom, Corey started timing the speech with the stopwatch his grandfather had given him for Christmas. Each week, Corey would try to guess just how many seconds under or over it would be. As the years went on, the speech took longer and longer to deliver. By the time Corey was 15, the speech ran close to 9 minutes. Corey knew the speech backwards and forwards, and had once recited it backwards to his shocked and furious parents. They withheld his allowance for 2 weeks and forbid him to do it again, ever, anywhere. Corey had learned early on that his grandfather was a multi-millionaire, and that all his relatives were after his money, including his father. On the Sundays when they visited the old man, his father would insist that his mother wear her most attractive clothes. "Cynthia, darling," he remembered his father saying, "why don't you wear your darker lipstick? It enhances your smile." When Paul Carter had asked Mr. Hammersburg for the hand of his youngest daughter, Cynthia, he received permission and an admonition.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?